How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the AFC Wimbledon Road to Glory Career Mode. This will be episode number 43 of this series, and before we do get into anything, I've really just got to thank you guys for all the support you're giving on this series. And in this one, we're going to be having 4 games, and by the end of this episode, we will be in the January transfer window. I've got a lot of good signings planned as well, so hopefully we can do that. Now that we've obviously gone through to the next round of the Europa League, we've got a bit of money to play with, and hopefully we can use that money to make some really good pre-contract signings. Henrik Oyama did tell me that he wanted a new contract, and unfortunately he wanted me to triple his wages, and sadly that's not really going to be possible right now. For the first time in this season, or maybe since we've signed him, we are dropping Henrik Oyama to the bench. He is a bit tired, and we're going to give Navio a chance on that left mid position. We're having to make quite a few changes, to be honest. We're playing Tunga and Jenkins in midfield. We've got some serious fitness issues, and that's due to the fixture congestion that's happening. This game is pretty massive, although we did get a win against Preston in the last episode. And that was a really good way to top off the episode in the league. We ended up getting a 3-0 win. In this one, it's going to be a bit more difficult, let's be honest. Brentford are a good side. So currently, it's quite interesting, actually. Brentford just have the worst away record. So the chances of us winning this game are quite high. Let's hope we can score early on here. And maybe we will with Navio. Or maybe we'll pass it inside instead. And Jenkins has already found the back of the net. And that's only 10 minutes in. And that just backs up my point. They have the worst away record, Brentford. And we've already scored in this game. But that is the perfect start to the game, what we needed. And Ross Jenkins, he has just been on fire this season. I wanted to sell him in the summer transfer window, but my head has completely turned. This guy is such a crucial player for us. He's a midfield rock, and without him, we really would struggle. But it is going to be a corner here, a really good opportunity for us. And we're going to play this one short to Tunga. And maybe inside. And again, there we go to Harry Navio having a shot. And it's a good save, but can we get there from the rebound? We do, but it's offside. The thing is, I'm never really comfortable with a 1-goal lead. So if we can get maybe a couple more goals in this second half just to secure our lead, that would be very nice. But we'll have to wait and see what we can do here. It's going to be Armstrong on the ball. No Oyama, so we're going to have to try and improvise. And it's going to be Pacini, who wins it back and has a shot. It's a good save. Or so I thought, and it's fallen to Billy King from the rebound, who makes it 2-0. And that 2-goal cushion is something that I really do value in this year's game, especially because teams are very susceptible to getting back into the game once they've equalised. And to be honest, the goalkeeper's probably at fault for both of the goals, that one especially. Bit of a mistake again, but we've won it back, and it's going to be Oyama taking it forward off the bench. How lethal could he be? Or maybe this is going to be even more lethal. Adam Armstrong's playing this one through. And it's going to be Tyler Walker running through. And surely he should have gone down to ground there, because it would have been a penalty. So there we have it. A very convincing 2-0 win here against Brentford. They really weren't in the game from the get-go. And it was clear that they had the worst away record in the league. They really weren't set up to get a win in this game, or even get a draw. They were just bound to lose in this game, and it's good that we get the 3 points from this one. So clearly Devontae Cole is a bit unhappy that I took away his bench spot for the last game. I gave Tyler Walker a chance because I knew we had a good opportunity to win the game. And we didn't really need the quality of Devontae Cole. I knew that we would have just won the game anyway. So now we're going to be having the second game of the episode, and it is going to be against Ipswich Town. We are reverting back to our usual lineup, although I will make one change for this game. For some reason, I put Pacini out wide and put Billy King in the middle. For this game, we're going to be playing Billy King out wide. We've got Oyama that's back in the team. And we've also got Cargill back in the team as well. Now it's going to be Sears getting through on goal here. And we're going to come out. And that is a brilliant save by Sears, 1-on-1. And makes a really good save from Freddie Sears' shot. Up here to Oyama, who's going to try and cut inside. Once he gets going, you're not going to stop him. He's going to go for a shot as well. And he finds the back of the net from a rebound off of Mattia Pacini. And that is going to be one of the luckier goals you're ever going to see in this series. Or maybe it's just one of the luckiest goals you're ever going to see in FIFA. Seriously, the luck involved with this. I already know that, yeah, just look at that. Just how lucky is that? It's a good little flick on there by Pacini. I'm sure he meant it. And he definitely wasn't trying to get out of the way or anything. Just look at that. It hits him on the back of the arse and it goes into the back of the net. We're going to be calling that one from Puccini the arse shot. That really did... oh my god, I don't even know. That's just crazy how that went into the back of the net. I mean, the arse shot is just brilliant, isn't it, from Puccini? If we win the game based on that one goal, this game will probably go down in the history of this career mode. I'm sure it will, just because of that incredible shot there by Puccini. But not if we lose, and not if we end up conceding like that. This is what I do when I go off on my little rants. I need to stop doing that, or rants, or whatever you want to say. I just concede a silly goal like that, and I shouldn't be doing that. I need to be concentrating more, and that is just completely undeserved. And now we'll play it again. Through here to Iyama, who's cutting inside from this left-hand side. He's gone all the way. Can he score? Yes, he does. And that is a very important goal. I thought he lost it at the last minute there, but the defender was very hesitant in his challenge. And we end up scoring a very important goal. Now it's up here to Iyama. He is not going to be caught up by anyone. Let's just put it that way. And we'll try and cut inside here. Play it into Armstrong. He's turned his man well. And he's going to have a shot as well. And finally, Adam Armstrong does get on the score sheet. He makes it 3-1. And we have our 2-goal cushion. And I think the 3 points are certainly ours now. It's actually been a while since Armstrong has scored from open play. But it's good to see that he gets himself a goal. And Iyama's really had a great evening. He's got 2 assists already. And he's got a goal for himself as well. Good finish though by Armstrong. And that is going to be another very important result. Another very important 3 points. As we try and regain our title hopes in this division. I don't really know if we're going to be able to catch up with Wolves and QPR. But we'll have to wait and see what that game means for us now. So we have a risk of losing 2 players as well. Both of those players are players that I wouldn't really mind losing. Well, certainly George Frankham. I wouldn't mind losing him. But with regards to Jake Reeves, I would actually be a bit concerned if we do lose him. He is a good player and he refused his contract. I can't remember why. I offered him what he wanted, so I'm going to offer him another contract again. So we will go ahead and give him this one. I won't specify a squad role and see if he does accept it. Hull City is going to be the next game, and this one's going to be pretty big in the Championship. I'm not really sure where Hull are. They're currently in 11th. Wow. That is a bit of a surprise. They've got one of the strongest sides in the division. And they're all the way in 11th. They're not really having the best season. And this will be the side that we will be going with for this Hull City game. It's going to be a very difficult game, to be honest. I know they're going to be playing 5 at the back, because that is just the default Hull side. They have some good players in there. Some ex-Premier League players. Some really good quality. And I think we may struggle in this game. Now here we go. Armstrong playing this one out wide. And it's going to be Billy King. I thought it was going to be Iyama there. That would have been a bit better. But I think we've got a free kick, and we have in a very good position. Maybe, no, not Tom Lockyer. I wanted to give it to Matthew Grimes. See if he can do something instead. Not really got the best record with him, but we'll try it anyway. And go for power. And what an effort by Matthew Grimes. That's a brilliant free kick. And it finds the back of the net with some incredible power. That is an absolutely fantastic free kick. And I think that's one of the first free kicks I've scored with him. And it's a really good curling effort into the top corner. And I certainly think the goalkeeper stood no chance with that one. And where's he going now? He's probably going to get the cross in, and does. And we need to win it. And Abel Hernandez should have done a lot better from that angle. And they've got an opportunity here. Phillips inside. And they get a bit lucky. And they get through. And what a save that was by Sears. And I probably should have cleared it. And now through here to Adam Armstrong. And again, we're trying to get it through. And Lockyer's trying to find the pass, but he keeps hold of it. And he does score and make it 2-0 in this game. And we've got our 2-goal cushion once again in this game. It is a bit lucky, to be honest, that we ended up scoring that goal, because I didn't intend the pass, really, to go back to Tom Lockyer. I instead wanted to get it to Iyama. But we've scored regardless, and that's the most important thing. And Tom Lockyer gets his first goal of the season. I see a bit of space, actually, maybe, for Zona Ali. And that's a brilliant touch, to be fair. I'm going to try and cut back inside and get the pass here to Parks, who has a shot. And that one almost found the back of the net. That was a really good effort there. And now it's El Mohammadi losing out. And now maybe we can counter. It's going to be Zona Ali playing it forward to King. And we're going to have a lot of space here for Armstrong. And this has surely got to be 3-0, and I messed up the finish. That is just pathetic from me. Another very, very convincing victory as we win here at the KC Stadium. We end up winning away from home, and that's going to be 3 wins in a row. But the most unlikely thing is, it's Lockyer and Grimes that got the goals in this game. And I just can't believe that, to be honest, because they're just the most unlikeliest of scorers. And now, once again, we're going to be having some player training. And I noticed that a day later, we're going to be having a game against Blackburn. So well done, EA. Good fixture congestion there. But we see all of our players have gone up. We see Clark has gone up to a 64. Armstrong's up to a 73. Caesar's up to a 72. And also Yara's up to a 62 as well. But look at that. Literally 2 days later, and we have a game against Blackburn. And what do you know? Oscar Yara's asked to play in this game. I might give him the opportunity, to be honest. He's done well. And he's going to be our new backup goalkeeper, so I will give him an opportunity. And the ironic thing is, Pacini has the worst stamina out of the whole team, and he's going to be fit for the next game. I'm not really too sure where Blackburn are currently, but it's going to give Yara a bit of a confidence boost, him playing in this game. He asked to play, and I had some fitness issues on Sears anyway. So hopefully we get a win, and we do end up getting a win. It's Pacini and Zona Ali getting a goal. So hopefully now that Zona Ali has got a goal, he can do a bit better, because he really has been one of the most disappointing players I've signed. And it is definitely good to see there, because we see that Oscar Yara is very much happy to have the opportunity to play. And that is exactly what you've got to do, especially when you've got a high potential player like him. Play him in a game when you're simming it or when you're playing it. Just give him a chance, because you never know what they can do. And it will also boost their morale so they grow quicker. Funny that, isn't it, Jake Rees? I've given him a new contract, and all of a sudden, he's on more wages. Oh, I'm very happy now. Thank you for that new contract. I don't want to leave the club anymore. What a load of rubbish this is. Honestly, the contract negotiation system is just a load of rubbish on this game, isn't it? But this will be the end of this episode of this career mode. And if you have enjoyed this episode, make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't already. In the next episode, we will be entering the January transfer window. And if you haven't already, I do recommend you leave your comments in the section below, telling me what players you think I should sign. Preferably, I'm looking for pre-contract signings, really. I've got a lot of your suggestions already. But if you have any last-minute suggestions, feel free to give them to me now rather than later, because otherwise I probably won't be able to sign them. But apart from that, guys, I'm going to have to leave it there. And I'll see you next time for another video. Thanks for watching.